Hi, so in this video I wanted to talk about how you can set things up when you're using Awesome Window Manager such that all of the applications that have auto start functionality built into them actually start up when you launch the Awesome Window Manager. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm running Debian stable and I did a minimal install of that OS with only installing Awesome Window Manager. And I have made another video where I do the actual installation and show you all the steps. So this is going to be most relevant probably to people who have a similar installation, and I will leave a link to that video in the description below so that you can take a look if you're interested. But basically, like just to explain briefly, I simply installed Debian stable without any graphical environment at first, and then what I did is when I was installing my graphical environment, I ran sudo apt install xinit and awesome. So that's all I did for my graphical environment, and I have Awesome Window Manager running. This is what you can see right now. That's my graphical environment, and I don't have anything else installed. So this is basically the context that I'm going to be working in here. And basically, when you do that, by default, if you start installing various software that has auto start functionality, it won't do the actual auto start when you launch the window manager. So you have to do some configuration first, and that's what I'm gonna go over in this video. So, first things first, let's take a look at what actually is, what kind of system, what kind of standard is in place that allows the apps to auto start. And basically this standard is called XDG Autostart specification, and I have an ArchWiki article for it open right here, and of course I'll leave this link in the description below as well, so you can take a closer look at it. And this article also links to the specification itself. It's this link over here, and I have it open in this other tab over here. So this is actually a very short document, so it's not hard to read it, even though it's a technical specification. But the part that I'm going to kind of highlight here is this one. It's what's going to be most relevant for what we're going to be working with in this video. Basically, I'm not going to get into these variables for XDG config and how you can change the default location of your config folder, for example. Like, that's outside of the scope of this video. But basically, if you just leave everything as it is by default, the XDG specs say that you have two places where the auto start desktop entries, which are a specific kind of file, and I'm going to show that in a second. It's a file with a .desktop extension, and those files get installed. For example, if you install some program via your package manager apt, sometimes it will also install those desktop files in the respective location. So the system location where all like, for example, the package manager would install those desktop files is this one, XDG Autostart. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and show it over here right now. So XDG Autostart, And you can see that there's a bunch of things there that that were installed when I installed various apps via the apt package manager, like Pulse Audio, for example, and Solar, which I kind of mentioned in my previous videos. So that's the default system-wide location for your .desktop files. So now let's take a look at the another location, which is user-specific. So the user-specific location is home.config autostart. So let me show that as well. So I'll type ls home.config autostart. And here's what I have in that directory. So as you can see, some of the files, or like actually all of the files in that user-specific directory, in my case, are also located in the system-wide one. And the reason why that is because this folder takes precedence over this one. So if there is a file in this directory, like for example, like Solar, for example, you can change the way that auto start of the application works by copying the file from the system-wide location to here, and then making changes only in this place, in the user location, so that you don't touch the system-wide configuration. You can leave it as it is, and you can only edit the user-specific one. So for example, I'm going to show you what I did for that Solar app. So let's see, let's open the system-wide one. Let's see, XDG Autostart and home.config, or Solar, and home.config autostart Solar. So as you can see, I made a change here, and I added this line that says hidden equals true. And this this actually does is this prevents the auto start from happening. So I don't want this app to start when I launch the window manager. So I set it to hidden equals true, which disables auto start. This is how you can override the system-wide configuration, basically, without touching it. So you don't need to delete the system-wide file to prevent the auto start from happening, or make changes here. You need to simply copy the file to that user-specific location. You can see it over here, home.config autostart, and then the file name, and you just make the changes in there, and that's the file that will take precedence according to the specification that we're looking at right now. So this is basically what we need to know in order to understand how this system works. But now let's take a look and see what we need to do to implement this in Awesome Window Manager. So what I did is I found this other article on ArchWiki as well, that the article for Awesome Window Manager, and has this entry here that already has the code that you need specified here, so that you can just copy and paste it into your config file, and you're pretty much ready to go. The only thing that you do need to do before you do that is you need to install this dex package from apt. So let's close this and clear the screen. So you just need to run apt or sudo apt install dex first, and that will install that package that is required for this to work. Here's like the information page for that package. Yeah, I already have it installed, so I'm not gonna run the actual installation. But yeah, this is what you need to do to make this work. So now let's take a look at what you do here. So basically, you just copy this code, and you open up your config file, which is located your config file for the Awesome Window Manager, which is located at home.config awesome rc.lua, and yeah, that's the file. So you open it up in your text editor, and what's going on? All right, so yeah, this is the file, and what I did, I just scrolled all the way to the end, and I just pasted this code over here, and that's it. So then you just need to restart your window manager, and you'll be good to go, and all of your apps will auto start or not auto start, depending on the configuration that you made, like I explained earlier. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So it's not very complicated to set up, and it's also nice that you don't have to like delete any system-wide files, and you have this user-specific folder where you can make your own adjustments, so that you know, like those two things can be kept separate. And this is convenient and not difficult to use. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I'm not gonna go into any more details than this. Like the most common thing that I had to do so far is to disable auto start, and I already explained how to do this, and I'll just reiterate that again, that you can simply add a line that says hidden equals true, and that disables the auto start, and you do that in your in the file in your user specific directory, and that will override the system-wide file. So this is not going to be touched at all. It will look in .config autostart, home.config autostart first, and it sees that file there, and it will just ignore the system-wide one. So that's how you do that. But yeah, this is pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope it gave you some insight into how the XDG Autostart specification works, and how you can very easily implement it with the help of this code from ArchWiki in Awesome Window Manager, so all the apps auto start as they are intended to. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video valuable, and I'll see you in the next one.